count of it goes. Third quarter comes to an end. Fourth quarter coming up. Miami up by 12. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN after this short break. Fourth quarter set to begin. They've got quite a deficit right now, but this team has a never-say-die attitude, Jeff.
They have a deficit, Mike, but it's not because they haven't competed hard. They've just got to continue to stick with what they're doing and hopefully crack this deficit a little bit, one bucket at a time. And if you continue to work, Mike, good things happen for you.
Misses the first. And Chris Bosh with 5 points. Looking for low post position. Shot clock expires, a 24-second violation.
Look, it happens. Shot clock violations are part of the game, but they're ones that you have to constantly try to erase these type of mistakes. You need to get shots at the basket and not have the clock run out.
Bang! Hits from downtown. Miami shooting 42% from downtown tonight. That's a turnover. He was out of bounds when he caught the pass. James. Wade. Three-pointer won't go. To Ginobili. Tied up and has to pass. Terrific feed. Shot blocked by James. To the rim. Can't get the layup to fall. San Antonio bringing it up on offense. Shot clock to 1. There's the buzzer. Shot clock violation, and it'll be heat ball. Mass substitutions as both teams mix it up. Gets it inbounds. Douglas walks it across. To Bosh. Forced to make the pass. To Wade. James from downtown with 3 on the 24. Good setup with the entry pass. Mathieu the rebound.
The defensive timing in when to come to double is critical. You come high, hard, and to the offensive player's body so that there is no room to split or get to the basket. What you want to do is either force the pass or the jump shot.
Off the mark on the first free throw. And misses the second as well. Duncan. Oh, that's a forced shot for 3, and that's his 6th rebound of the game. 3 minutes gone by in the 4th. The Heat up by 16. Right back. Fires from three-point range. Off the mark from downtown. Dwayne Wade's 0 for 7 from beyond the arc. Nice outlet pass. Here they come. Battier. Wade.
Tim Duncan has so many wonderful characteristics. What's your favorite thing about Duncan as a player?
It's the same thing as Steve Nash. I love how they interact with their teammates. I think they're great leaders, even though they're extremely quiet. Their example is one of accept personal responsibility, deflect all praise to others, take all criticism to protect your teammates. I love how he goes about his business. And then secondarily, Mike, what I love about Duncan is how he gracefully took the mantle from David Robinson early in his career. He learned about Robinson's grace in handing over that first option offense responsibility to him, and then he did a similar thing in handing it over to Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili a couple years back when the Spurs became a more up-tempo, more pick-and-roll centric team versus a post-up.
And here's the replay to give us another look.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
From beyond the arc. James the rebound. LeBron James with the ball in control. That's a 2. The Heat up by 18.
He got a hand in his face, but had no impact on the shot. Nice two-point jumper.
To the basket, and the layup is good.
More players have to be able to do this. Finish over the top of shot blocking.
Gets it and quickly shoots that 3. Knocks down the jumper. And Dwayne Wade with 5 points here in the 4th.
Man, he got that one off quick.
Battier the rebound. James nails it from downtown. 8 3-pointers for the Heat. We've got that replay for you right now. Good play, gets the steal. To Ginobili. Duncan. Oh, he shoots it. Won't go. James. It's up and gets the roll. An 8-0 run for the Heat. Shut down, forced to make the pass. Fires it back out to the perimeter. He sinks it. He's 3 for 4 from long range.
That's efficient offense, generating a corner three-point maker.
To James. Shoots for 3. Shot from downtown, no good. LeBron James is 4 for 8 from the perimeter. Tied up, has to make that pass. Bosch the rebound. That's a turnover. Duncan throws down the dunk. Tim Duncan with his 4th assist of the night. For 3. this one is over. Active defense tonight, forcing turnovers. That's the difference tonight as they defeat the San Antonio Spurs by a score of 64-45. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying join us next time and good night from San Antonio.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
The Miami Heat.
The Heat were solid in today's victory. This was all about points in the paint, and that's without question. How could anyone argue with the kind of execution that results in the highlights like these? What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat. Eric Spoelstra spoke with his players during the second half lead, and now we'll hear it with ESPN Wire.
Real smart basketball. That's good basketball, guys. Now, the last thing we got to finish up is we just got there, okay? That ball's dancing around. Elevate, okay? Elevate, tip it off to somebody else. We got to have group rebounds right now.
The San Antonio Spurs.
The Spurs couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the San Antonio Spurs.
The San Antonio Spurs.
The Spurs didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the San Antonio Spurs. Greg Popovich criticized his team while down in the second half. ESPN Wire lets us hear his words.
Can't forget about the boards. If we don't go to bodies, they're going to be at the rim all night. We got to go to bodies.
Game track. Blocks.
The San Antonio Spurs would have preferred hosting today's block party rather than attending it, because it was their shots that was ending up getting swatted left and right. You could say they were the life of the party for the entertainment they provided.
Player of the game.
The chosen one was a unanimous selection after today's performance. When you're the game leader in points, it's hard not to stand out. And he did exactly that in today's matchup. He did most of his damage offensively in the opening half, really making his presence known right up front. He backed it up by leading all players in scoring to help his team get a nice win. We close out this segment with a look at the shot chart.
Who was cold?
Manu Ginobili was definitely cold, but that's only one of the many ways to describe his poor performance here today. Even though he's the one that missed all of the shots, it'll probably be his coach that gets asked why he got so many minutes on such an off night. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1. The Miami Heat.
The Heat got themselves a win here today. This was all about points in the paint, and that's without question. How could anyone argue with the kind of execution that results in the highlights like these? Check out the leading scores for the Miami Heat. Eric Spoelstra shared some guidance while his team led in the second half. So check it out with ESPN Wire.
Real smart basketball. That's good basketball, guys. Now, the last thing we got to finish up is we just got there, okay? That ball's dancing around.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.